A child with strong sense of responsibility or falls into laxity. Secondly, teachers and school system as role models. Teachers and school staff play a pivotal role in training students' attitude to work and discipline. Teachers and modern educators, they serve as role models to the students and demonstrate the importance of responsibility, time management and effort. And however, when a teacher does not model these values, students tend to have more lax attitude towards their schoolwork and other responsibilities. For instance, when a teacher skips, when a student does not do his work assignment and a teacher does not give punishment to the child or encourage the child to go beyond their capacities, it brings an environment where mediocrity and laxity thrives. Thirdly, school as a center of socialization and discipline. First and foremost, the school is the primary space where students interact with authority figures and their peers outside of their family members. Students spend significant time of the day in school, and this is where they are taught discipline. And when the school fails to enforce discipline in the child, the child becomes lax in their responsibilities. For instance, when a misbehavior in the classroom is unchecked, this tells the child that rules can be flexible and accountability is not optional. Lastly, the broader role of school in shaping the society. Schools are not just a place of academic learning, but they are foundational institutions that shape the future of the society. When the school fails in conclusion, when the schools fail to do what they are supposed to do, the children develop more lax attitude towards their schoolwork and other responsibilities. Thank you.
You help me share the answer. My parents are not following me. Anybody is following me. But that time is the only one. Even I'm that.
Thank you.
Okay, you can share to your WhatsApp, to your status. Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, Principal, Vice Principal, panel of judges, timekeeper, and women, or family and home environment that help to the shaping of the child's attitude, values, and good work ethics. Research consistently shows that the parental involvement, household dynamics, and socio-economic factors have a significant role to play in determining the student's academic performance and overall motivation. Firstly, home environment and habits. The home is a significant influence on a child in terms of his good work habits, time management skills, and overall good work ethics. If the home is organized, chaotic, and distracted, it will be difficult for the child to focus on the devices. So these devices such as social media, video games, and streaming services has contributed to how children fail in their academic success today. UNICEF has recorded over 25% of children dropping out from school due to family peer pressure. In conclusion, I want to conclude with inspiring words that said, train up a child in the way it should go, and when it's old, he will not depart from it. If the parents train up their child in the right and pleasing way to be, they will respect their teachers and this will prevent laxity and make them to focus on their studies more and better. With this elaborate points of mine, I hope I'll be able to convince you and not to confuse you on the point that it's the home and not the school that contributes to laxity. Thank you.
Speaker, the House. over to Yellow House now.
Good morning, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Principal, Vice Principals, panel of judges, moderator, timekeeper, debaters, my fellow students, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Standing on existing protocol, my name is Onwalan Mary Ahinome, and I'm here to support my chief speaker to oppose the motion which says it is the home and not the school that contributes to laxity. Firstly, the school is a social arena where students get influenced by peers. Peer pressure grows rapidly when students get to school. For example, we all know the saying, charity begins at home. Can you imagine as a mother and father, parents train their children at home? Yet when they send them to school, peers will start influencing them to go against what they have already taught them at home. They will go against the moral values and everything that they have been teaching them at home. When they come to school, they don't do assignments, they don't do anything, they follow back the mindset of students towards learning and makes them have a sense of responsibility. This makes students to grow stronger and stronger. But if teachers follow the laxity, if teachers do not attend to the rate of laxity in students, the students will just grow wayward and others. For example, the Gen Z generation, when teachers give assignments to students, they don't bother using their intellect. They just go to their phones and use the artificial intelligence because it has become the new trend in Nigeria. Instead of them to use their capability and develop their intellect, they are depending on the AI, and this does not help the teaching. Help the teaching levels. In conclusion, while the home provides foundational values for students, the school. In conclusion, when the home provides foundational values for students, it is the school that influences a child's discipline and a sense of responsibility, such as peer pressure, factors such as peer pressure, educational qualities, and lots more influences a child to become lazy. Laziness in Nigeria is fun because if students go to universities now, even if they fail their JAM, their WAEC and NECO, universities will still allow them to go because of money. They don't bother imputing knowledge in the child just because they are paying. Even if the child repeats, it does not matter to them because they are paying more money. In conclusion, it is not the home, it is not the school that influences laxity, it is the home. Thank you. Sorry, it is the school and not the home that contributes to laxity.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker Yellow House. We call on the Chief Speaker of Blue House now to come and give us some knowledge on the fact that the laxity of the society is caused by the home.
Standing on all existing protocols, and I am here to conclude on all the points my partner and I have listed. Well, the home environment is crucial in shaping how a child is to behave in the economy, socially, and academically. It is also important to consider other external factors. My opponent said that teachers give assignments and they also protocol. But I want to counter that point because it is called a homework. They are to take it home to do. If they do not know how to do it, their parents help them. And this is why I firmly believe that the home is the cause of laxity and not the school. Also, if students are used to the background of their parents, which means that they are always fighting and arguing, they cannot understand the environment of the school because they are already used to the environment at home, and this makes them not to be academically sound. with these 3 points of mine, I hope I've been able to convince you that the home is indeed the cause of laxity and not the school. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Speaker Blue House. I call on you now to Speaker Yellow House. Take the floor.
Protocols duly respected. I'm here to conclude what my partner and I have said. Is it the home that instills core value in a child? Yes, it is. But I strongly believe that the parents or guardian will not be with the child in every step in life. There are students here and they can agree with me on the fact that we spend more time here in school with our classmates or teachers rather than we spend at home. And even after comprehensive teachings and preachings of our parents, we come to school where peer pressure tends to influence the students negatively rather than positively. And there are also some cases where students who come from challenging home environments that lack stability due to factors such as economic hardship, parental neglect, or other social challenges. And in this case, the school becomes the key institution that provides students with discipline and structure that they may not receive at home. Hence, bridging the gap that may exist in the home environment. But if the school fails to implement these values, the students will develop lax attitude towards schoolwork. For instance, in the agricultural sector, where we have a group of people that plant cassava or maize, and we have another group of people that process the cassava or maize to make it okay for human consumption. So it's in the case of the home and the school, where the home forms the groundwork of inculcating discipline in children. Just like planting the crop, why the school is to encourage discipline and grow students with moral values, just like processing the cassava or maize. However, when there's inefficient food supply and production, there's scarcity of food. So when school fails to implement discipline alongside academic learning, it provides lax attitude in students. In conclusion, I believe that even though laxity in our country cannot be eradicated, it can be reduced to a minimum if the school decides to play their roles very well. With these few points of mine, I hope that I've been able to convince you and not to confuse you that it's the school and not the home that contribute to laxity. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Chief Speaker Yellow House, for being doing our calculations while the announcement takes place.
Thank you. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the topic is before us, the home or the school, which is responsible. Audience participation, teachers are very free. Our chairman, you are a guru in the field, so I expect also that you say one or two things about this. Is it the home that is responsible for laxity in our children, or is the school? Come and tell us, don't just shout there in the school. Okay, let me give room to the chairman to say one or two things.
Thank you, Mr. President. I want to start on the already established protocol. Yeah, this is a very interesting conversation, but somehow, informally, I introduced it when I was with the principal in the office. When I was expressing some of the experiences I've encountered as a teacher in the university, and the less commitment.
I've stressed you enough. Thank you.
I also realized the issues of terrorism that we face. The point now is, where do all of these problems stem? And I say it is the home. Why? It is the home that molds a child you give care, has care to render to society. A child you show love, has love to offer to the society. I want to take it from that perspective. That's the perspective motive of showing off. Now, we take it to the issue of radicalization. What now brings terrorism in the society? Children that parents did not show love from that domestic spirit become the problem to all of us.
They can watch it later.
You took care of your children. You took care of your children. But someone failed to take care of the children. And there are problems involved, including our children. How to make the effort of the teachers rewarding. The parents have to stand in the gap to make the effort of the teachers rewarding. The teacher has done his part. Then, what is the role of the parent? To see that manifest, as I often do. When my children return from school, your notes, it is a tradition in the home. Let me see who comes. If a parent fails to do that,
Like, I don't know.
you see such expressions of laxity. I have an omniscient eye. I see you in school. And now it says in there. And then what did I do today? I saw you were chasing a boy. I saw you hit him. And I knew during their playtime, they would do that. I psychoanalyzed them. I saw the other time you jumped by. The teacher said, come on, sit down there. The parent the student will say, how can I do so? So if you do what is bad, I will see you and I will flog you. It is not in the mainstream because I do it consistently. It's the role of parents. And now, do not forget also that in our contemporary time, some parents don't even want you to touch their work. And that's the problem. If you do not want me to flog your child, then you discipline him or her at home. You see that the hands of the teachers are not high. They have less to do with it. So,
let's look at with the eye. The parents have sent a message. If it's someone comes into the room and you're with your parents, men looking at you, you know what? You vanish. But this day, the moment you are in the living room with your visitor, that is where the children will come. Give them all the eye sign.
Nothing.
They will never what? And that is the truth. In those days, I keep saying this. This intermediate generation is a problem of itself. In our days, this one you will eat lunch and breakfast at home. They will package cooler and give you extra money. They are not teaching you the value of hard work. It's as simple. You feel that things are rosy. You can just get it at your bed and what? Life is not like that. And that's why some of us are living. Yes, another person. Oh, the big hands are coming in. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the General Manager, Human Resource, Mr. Imo Swaki. First time to be up for him. You're welcome, sir. Also in our midst is the Secretary of the legal advisor to Premier Steel and mine, Barrister Agbaje. You're welcome, sir. Also in our midst, is the GM Maintenance Engineer Tano. You're welcome, sir. Yes, we are still waiting for the judges to put their scores together. I've just been told, okay, Chairman.
You are behind the law. Head boy. I've not seen you do anything in this program. What's your evidence?
Okay. I made my point, but it has nothing to do with the integrity of the exercise. This is the point that they have made of becoming.
How you guys? Both of them, come on, come on.
To that, Mr. Chairman. Of course, you were with us, and you should know us. Mr. Chairman, sir, Dr. Stephen Kekere, I'm responding to what you said earlier. You are meeting a technical panel of judges. We are not swayed by the emotions. During the run-up to this stage, we had one occasion where I think it was Yellow House. They carried the whole hall, but we were not moved. They came second because of the technical errors that they had. But they were able to come to the final because they were the best loser. And so here they are. So don't be worried. We will not be moved by anyone. And that is even why we here at the panel want to take the floor before we give our judgment. We are taking opposite side.
Noise makers.
Thank you, Spence.
I'm able to Cheryl, Mr. Imo. You want to stand behind us when the parents come? Very start right there. Engineer Tachano, sir.
Tano.
Engineer Tachano, sir. And all the members of the high table. Good morning. My name is Mr. Droga Edry. I'm here to propose a motion that says that the laxity is from home, not from school. The reasons why is that our first teachers are parents. They tell us how to say, Mom, Mommy. They tell us how to say, Igor. They tell us how to, don't pull on your body, don't wee on your body. They tell us how to sit down and close your legs as a girl. They tell us how to say, thank you, sir, thank you, my mommy, I'm sorry, daddy, I'm sorry. On this point, I want to tell my opponent, Mr. Ario, that the last thing in the society begins from the home. That's why we see in churches, in organization, lack of dress sense. When you know you are going to work and you get dressed to show your contours, you are not properly brought up at home, sir. When you come to work late, that means the spiritual punctuality was not imbibed in you as a child. When you leave your duty post, when you're supposed to be there, that means when your food is
This is indiscipline. It means you are not following up what we are doing. Let me just give you only one slap.
So
I like your own too. Your parents are watching you. I can misbehave you. Live.
Legal Advisor Secretary of the company, Engineer Tano, GM,
maintenance, Mr. Imo, our wonderful GM HR, our father, Mr. Emmanuel Tangene, DGM on call, our wonderful principal, Mr. J.E. Sido. I recognize the vice principal, Mr. Pesini, and of course, the woman who is also at the core of this matter here, Lady G.U.N. Okafor. She is the one, is at the core, just as the principal at the core. She tells the student, you must do what you need to do or I gun you down. That is the G.U.N. Okafor God. Ladies and gentlemen, my chairman introduced this, so I will speak briefly. How can we even say that it is not the school? Because by this topic, it is the home and not the school that contribute to laxity. When we say that the school does not contribute to laxity, the focus is on the school. First of all, let me tell you, who is trained educationally to ensure the student work? Is it the parent or the teacher? It is the teacher. The teacher goes to school, goes to the university. In fact, we do educational psychology. If you are a teacher here, did you know in educational psychology? You did that. And then it means you are trained to ensure that the child does well. Let me tell you, there's a story from the primary school. A child leaves the school and gets home. Then the parents tell the child, do this. The child said, no, my teacher said it is this way. Have you not heard that before? They argue with the parents. My teacher said, this is how to do it. So who is controlling the child now? The teacher. So if the child is bad, who is at fault? The teacher. It is the teacher.
Thank you.
Please hold on. Just hold on. You know, I'm saying you are the one. Alright? There's a story from your school, man. There's a story, you know, I have interest in that school.
That sounds like
There's a teacher. The parent told me that, look, oh, these children are behaving like this. And that if these children move to the next class, that teacher, the kid, they call it Bulala. That these children you see misbehaving, they will take care of themselves. And truthfully, I experienced it. I got the story. My child is involved, let me tell you. She was in a particular class. And when she gets home, there's always problem. The mother will say, this is how she behaves. That but for sure, she's able to get to the other teacher's class. And as I tell you today, when she comes home, all her books are well arranged. That teacher whose kid is Bolala, you dare not try that in his class. So who has controlled my child for me? If the child was bad last section, who was the fault? That teacher in that class also. Now the child is doing well now in this section. Who is that? Who did it? The teacher.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's put your hands together for
It's not finished. Wait. Let me give you a classical example. Who manufactured this ball? Who invented it? Albert Einstein. Am I correct? You know the story about Albert Einstein? He was doing so badly in school. He was doing so badly in school. So they wrote a letter to the mother. This your child is very bad. Please keep him at home. So when the mother opens the letter, the child asks her, what did they write? He said, this your child is so intelligent. We cannot keep up with him. Keep him at home and train him. The child was very proud. And the mother single-handedly taught that child. And the child got through. Today we are enjoying his invention. Who wanted to destroy that child?
Okay,
I said in the home.
You are succeeded in just telling us that the home is responsible.
No. You know, let me bring the argument clear. Let me bring the argument home. The argument is this. The parents do their her work. Do you understand? The mother had been doing her work. But when the child goes to school, the teacher don't do their work. And so when the mother kept her child at home with her, she did her work.
Thank you, sir.
You understand?
Thank you.
So the teacher, you people, no, the last one. Is Tisha doing well? Is Tisha doing well? Yes. We are making way. We are making way. Why are we making way? We are doing our work.
While we get ourselves ready for the main play, I ask the actors and the actresses to please get themselves involved. The teachers, parents, and both are responsible for to take care of what? The kids. There's a difference between nature and nurture. Nature is what God has put inside of you. Nurture is what please on the child. So both are responsible for bringing the child. Thank you.
Lion and the jewel. But there are two people.
We were debating, and so we didn't need anybody to. We gave ourselves time to talk. We didn't need anyone to cut us short. Sorry for that.
Okay, please, ma'am. Like the chairman told us earlier, whatever we argue here is simply argument. It doesn't even mean that that's my stand. But that is the power of argument. You can convince people. The barrister here, that's why they are lawyers. When they take up cases, they may not believe in that case themselves, but they want to make their money. So they argue it and win the case that they don't believe in. Ladies and gentlemen, please put our hands together. Let's put our hands together for this wonderful topic.
Thank you, my colleague, on the judges' table.
It will be announced here now. Where are they? I don't know where they are.
Hello. If you're acting the drama,
Lion
the Lion and the Jewel, and you're in the hall, can you please move to the business studies office
now.
And change now? Immediately after the debate is the drama. Thank you.
Let me tell you next of the parents here before I call the result. Parents, you are doing well, just well at home. You're doing well. It was Ben Cassie's mom of gifted parents that noticed that he was being laughed at in school. And then the mother took it upon herself to brush him up at home and keep applauding him when he comes home. And just told him, keep reading. And when the child gets to school, he goes to the library and starts reading. And that's how I became the best soldier on earth today. We are yet to see the one that's going to be Ben Cassie, all as a result of the home front. Thank you very much. And so, we go straight to the results for the day. From the bottom, we have White House coming sixth of the 6 houses. Please applaud them. It's not easy to stand here to talk. And on the 5th position, we have Green House. For the 4th position, we have Pink House. The 3rd position, we have Red House. For today's lockout, we have Yellow House with 74 points. Put your hands together for them. And Blue House is 7. today, I would like the high table to know that these scores are void of favoritism. We are not biased. Because if I rate somebody 90, the second person will not rate 90. It may be 100. And the third will not rate 100. It may be 80. And so we love the three together. We add them up, divide by 3. After getting all of those points in place, we now divide the 2 speakers of that house scores by 2. And the 2 speakers by 2. And we get the best from the best. And so, the best for today has consistently been the best. They want the best, they choose the best, and today she is the best. And it's no other person than Elvina Igoro. Thank you very much. I want to thank the chairman. I want to thank the chairman of the festival for giving us the opportunity to work on this text. Thank you very much to my co-judges and darling students. You did your best. But the best wasn't just enough for all of you. Good day.
Thank you very much. Let's put our hands together for this wonderful students.